Hello YouTube, it is Championdjk coming at you again with another video, and it's an Auto World unboxing video. One of my favorite videos to do. Why? Because I love Auto World, and we get a chance at scoring a chase. There could be an Ultra Red in here in one of these boxes. There could be an Ultra Raw in one of these boxes, which would be absolute insanity. But man, would that be cool. Alright, so here it is. We got Auto World 2020 Premium Release 5, the final release for Auto World in 2020, which has the new Dodge Stealth casting. And of course, we've got Sets A, or Set A and Set B. Pretty cool. So these are sealed cases. There are a chance at a chase. That's from the hobby dealer here. How they label their stuff. So yeah, I got these particularly. I got these from 3000 Toys. They don't provide these cases. These were purchased. So let's go ahead and open them up right away. See, it's sealed all over the place, so it looks good. It looks like there's been no tampering with it. Maybe it does. I don't know. Why would the bottom piece of tape be wider than the top? And it's not like that on this one, so that's a little strange. But let's go ahead and open it and just kind of see what we get. It'd be impossible really to take tape off of these boxes and then re-tape them and make it look completely not tampered with. So what we'll do is we're going to go through the whole Set A first, and then we'll go through the whole Set B. We're just going to pull them out one at a time like I usually do. We got tissue paper in here. Everything looks legit. Let's go ahead and pull it out. And we're going to start with this guy right here. It is the 2019 Chevy Silverado Ltz Z71, and that looks pretty darn good. New casting, it says. Well, it was a new casting for 2020. This the Ltz Z71 is probably a casting variation, and I think that the bumper might be different on this one than the ones we've seen so far, and the front. Actually, the front bumper, I think, is also the other thing that might be different. I'm not sure what else is. I'd have to get the other ones out to look at it. So this one's limited to 10,720 pieces. There are your premium facts right there. This is in satin steel metallic. Here's a look at the card art, which always looks nice from Auto World. Here's a look at the back. And then you can see all the ones in Release 5. Their mission, best accuracy, and all that good stuff. So, you guys know Auto World's a fantastic brand. I collect them wholeheartedly. I will try to get every single Ultra Red in this release as soon as I can check them off. So we'll see what happens. It'd be nice to pull one right out of this box. All right, so this next one is limited to 10,240 pieces. I've explained this before, but the reason why there are different numbers on these cars is because some of these are available in straight packs, not in the series pack. So you get a 6-car set right here with all the cars from the series, but hobby dealers also can opt to get 6-car packages of just this car, for example, if they think they're going to sell a ton of them. So Iconic Silver, here's your premium facts there. This is the F150 Xlt Sport. It doesn't look like this one has any sort of new tooling, where it's the truck that we're used to. This does look pretty good. I've seen one of these, actually, this exact same livery in real life. It looks pretty decent. So with this nice, that little stripe there, kind of like a Mustang Boss, sort of like a stripe action going on with that. All right. Next is this thing. All right, so this is one of 17,008. They know this is going to be a popular one. It's in midnight black. And it's the Chevy Custom Deluxe Stepside in black. So this one is a stepside. They've done the lifted fleet side before, but they've not done the lifted stepside yet. And this is the lifted stepside. So that's one part of it that's new. The other part of it that is new is that it's got this like brush guard in the front with what looks like a little winch. So that is brand new, and it looks pretty darn good. So let's check out the front there. In the card art, you can really see that winch action there, or a hook. I think that's a winch, right? Pretty cool. What does the thing say? Does it say still low? Yeah, it says still low. Well, it's not really low. It's high. That's hilarious, though. That's a cool little plate. All right, so there is that one. Next up, get it out of here, is the wonderful Dodge Stealth. 1991 Dodge Stealth RT Twin Turbo. After we look at these cars, we're going to open up at least one of these Stealth and take a look at this new casting. I think there's a new Cadillac in here too. We'll probably have to open up that one as well. But yeah, this was a highly anticipated casting. It's something that's a little bit out of the ordinary for Auto World thus far, to come out with a vehicle like this. And it's 10,240. So it's the same amount of production as they did with the Ford F150. And this is a very cool departure from the norm for Auto World. And I really hope they put out more cars along the vein of this, like something like 90s cars would be very, very cool, I think, for Auto World to start putting out more of. I think they'd be very popular. So I'm interested to see how this one does, right, for collectors, and how crazy people are going to go for it. So that would be interesting. I'm going to set that one aside because we are going to open up that, get that out of the package because I want to check it out. Next is the 2018 Jeef Wrangler JK Unlimited Sport. We've seen this casting quite a bit since its debut. Limited to 10,240 pieces in Chief Blue. And it's a Jeep. Not my favorite Auto World casting, mainly because, you know, I'm just not much of a Jeep guy. Jeeps are cool, but they don't really like trip my trigger from like an automotive design aspect. I don't think they look all that cool, maybe. But this casting is cool, and they did a great job with it. I will say that. But it's probably the one I was least excited about in this series, right? Just because it's a Jeep. But still cool. So there's your premium facts there. And lastly, right, on the case, and not in ultra red either, no chase in this case, we get this beautiful 1975 Cadillac El Dorado in Lido green poly. 11,800 this one was limited to. And man, this one looks sweet. So this is a very cool brand new casting. This is really right along the veins of what Auto World normally does for toolings. Would be this. I would say this would be an easy choice for them to do. Not much of a departure from the norm for them. And we'll probably open up this one too and take a peek at it. So we want to definitely take a look at those two. We don't need to look at the other ones because those are toolings that have been out before. I mean, I will open them eventually, but just to save time on the video, maybe we're not going to do that. But here we go, version B. So now we get the version B of these cars. Again, another sealed unit. Let's go ahead and, or we hope it is anyway. I haven't had very good luck opening Auto World cases. I'm going to tell you that right now. I haven't had very good luck opening them on camera. I haven't had good luck when I've had the rare chances to open them up in store either. So yeah. Who knows? Maybe we'll have some good luck today. So one of 15,808, we get the other color in bright green. I don't know, is that really bright green? It doesn't look that bright. Now, they didn't make as many of these as the black one, so they think the black one's going to be more popular, I would guess. And, yeah, I'd probably guess right. But it does look cool in green. And this one is one of 15,808. It is the custom deluxe step side. Again, with that front brush guard thing. The wheels are different, too. I just noticed that. So the wheels, these ones have the bow tie in the center. Center hubs, these ones do not, so the wheels are actually different. Those are BF Goodrich. What are these? Are these BF Goodrich? Yeah, these are BF Goodrich. But cool little variation in the wheel down there, so that's kind of neat. So there's that one, and then next is ooh, I almost thought I got an ultra when I pulled this out. Heart skipped a beat when I just saw it like that, but no, it is not. It is in Cerise Fire Mist poly. I don't know how to pronounce that. Cerise. I don't know. 1975 Cadillac El Dorado. The new casting, 11,800 pieces is what this one is limited to. You can check out that. And again, we'll probably just open up, we might as well just open up both colors of each of the new toolings. Why not? But there it is, and looking good for sure. I think I like the green one a little bit better in this color. This is going to fool people too. People will think this is an ultra red in store, even though it really does not look like the ultra red color. You will get inevitably people posting this to Instagram and other Facebook and stuff like that, wondering if it's an ultra red. It is not. It is the normal color. I mean, look down here. It tells you what color it is, and that's a match for it. It matches the card art, all that stuff. So it's not. It's not an ultra red. It is a regular one. Even I got fooled for just a split second when I saw it out of the corner of my eye. All right. Next is the 91 Dodge Stealth in Mystic Blue. And actually, wow, this blue looks really nice. I thought it was just going to be like an enamel blue, not a Mystic Blue. And the Mystic Blue has got some metal flakage to it, and it looks pretty darn cool. That is pretty cool. It'd be neat to see if they do a Mitsubishi 3000 GT, like if they can retool this for that. I don't know if they can. It has to be probably a completely new tooling. It'd be kind of cool for them to put that car out too. Why not? I got to locate everything in my room. Still is kind of like put away. It's kind of in off places. I have to find the Para 64 because I do have a Para 64 3000 GT. At some time I should probably compare the two. And you know, that might be a future video, who knows. And I'm kind of looking around my room just to see if it's easily accessible, which unfortunately I don't think it is. So, can't do it, but maybe a future video. I'll take a look at the two. But yeah, pretty darn cool. Pretty darn cool indeed. We'll probably open up that one. Following that up with the Jeep again in Gobi Beige. It's actually a cool color for it, though. I like that. I think that actually looks really nice. It's got like the off-white beige with a white top. And, yeah, I'm actually digging that. As far as for the variations, this Jeep came out that has come out so far. I like the one in all black. Looks really nice. But this one actually, I don't know, it has a good look to it with that little off-white and bright white. I think that's cool. So 10,240. That's a pleasant surprise, and I'm enjoying that one. But yeah, there's card art. Good stuff. All right, what do we have left? 2 cars left. Yeah. All right. The truck, 2019. Well, the last two are going to be trucks. This is an agate black, 2019 Ford F150 Xlt Sport. One of 10,240 pieces. And it's cool. I like when Auto World puts out cars in this like tuxedo style black, like just black. It's got the flat black design in the side, just like the silver one does. It's kind of hard to see on camera, but it's got that. But yeah, black Auto World cars. It'd be cool to, like, I've always said this a couple of times, it'd be cool to kind of gather them all together, do some photo shooting with like all the black Auto World cars. I think a lot of the castings they've released at one time or another in just black. So I like that. And the majority of cars, I think, have always been available. You know, they make them a version in black, so, which they should. All right, lastly, are we going to get lucky? Nope. That's a negative. All right. No chase in the case. Well, that sucks, kind of, but, you know, the nice thing is I don't have to worry about trying to find a regular. And honestly, it'll be probably a little while before you see this set pop up in stores. The way Auto World seems to work, and this, by the way, is in Red Hot. Actually, a cool color for this truck. Looks nice. The way Auto World typically works, at least in my experience in my area, is that you will see a set come out and hit hobby dealers. It'll hit hobby dealers first. It will be available oftentimes at hobby dealers, like you know, like 3000 Toys and like Burning Rubber Toy Company. There's a bunch of places that sell Auto World cases or whatever. It seems that they hit those hobby dealers first, the new series, and then subsequently they will be available on AutoWorldStore.com. Okay, You can pre-order these from either, just so you know, but it's kind of the order of releasing here. It's kind of how this, I've noticed it happens. And then later on, while this series is hitting now here, you're going to see the series before it hit, like Walmarts and stuff. So like the Hemmings motor stuff, you're going to see those popping up in Walmart now. You should be seeing them now in your Walmart, if your Walmart carries Auto World. So you'll start seeing the series before it there, and then you won't see these until the next series comes out, is what it seems to have happened so far. It's just in my experience, this is what I've noticed. It could be, you know, area specific to me, but I can tell you that hobby dealers, I see them hit hobby dealers almost every time before they're going to show up in a store, before I show people like posting them that they've seen them in stores. But anyway, yeah, so this is the last one. And this 2019 Chevy Silverado Ltz Z71 in red hot, limited to 10,720 pieces. All right, so let's take a peek at the new toolings. Just go ahead and open up both of these. I actually want to open them up carefully for the sole purpose of I need the information off the card, because I put this stuff in like spreadsheets. So I'm going to use a blade for once to open this up. Yeah, you guys might think this is silly, but it is what it is. I'm doing it because I just don't want to. When you rip off this thing, it's going to rip off some of this information. Believe it or not, I log some of this information so that I have it when I throw away the card. Yeah, I'm a nerd. Whatever. All right, so here this is in blue. And while you're looking at it in blue, maybe I should open up the others. Now, Auto World got rid of the boxes. You could feasibly save this to store your car in if you wanted to. And I have thought about that because I kept all the boxes, but yeah, the more I think about it, the more it's more things to store. It's kind of silly to do. I don't know if I should do it or not. And it's kind of like I didn't start when they got rid of the boxes, so I'd have to start now, and it'd be kind of silly. So I'm cutting the other one out right now. The one in red. I honestly thought I wasn't going to like the one in blue when I saw it, that it was like a weird enamel blue, but pictures, I'm going to tell you, have not done it justice so far. I did watch the Lamley Group video where they showcased it. I didn't notice that it was a metal flake blue in that video. He might have mentioned it. I don't know if he did or not, but in person, this color looks actually quite fantastic. There's a little bit of orange peel in the paint, but man, it looks really good. So this is just a brand new tooling from Auto World. It's exciting to see it. I need to check out the motor. So we'll have an opening hood feature, hopefully, if I can get it open. There we go. And there it is. There's some detail under there. Fantastic. This is so cool, you guys. It's so cool that they did this casting. Please do more cool castings like this. Start doing more and more cars. These I'm going to get multiples of. If I see this Stealth in the store, I'm going to pick it up. I'm gonna do it. I might pick up a couple extra Cadillacs too. Why not? And of course the Chevy as well. I have a hard time, to be honest with you, when I see Auto World in my Walmart, which isn't very frequent. I have a hard time just not grabbing them every single time I see them, because I don't see them all that often. I'm cutting the Cadillac out right now. I just don't see them all that often pop up. And even though the numbers aren't quite as limited as they used to be, so by all means, these should be easier to get a hold of than some of the releases in the past, I still am tempted to grab them whenever I see them at retail. I still get excited when I see them at retail. Here is the Cadillac. Let's take a look at that. And while you're looking at that, I'll open up the other one. Where did I put it? Here we go. Oh, by the way, I actually did already get an Ultra Red Stealth on the way. So I can tell you what the Ultra Reds look like in this series. They do have white tires, again. Ultra Red body. I don't know what the other trait is. They might have an Ultra Red base. I'm not sure. Tooling number. So we'd like to look at that sometimes too. So this is tooling number 52. Gosh, that looks nice and green. And then here it is in the maroon color. Or the cerise fire mist poly. That looks really good. And yeah, you know what? I guess I really don't need to save these. The cool thing about Auto World is that they don't really use any extra pieces or parts on most of them. So it's like, I mean, these could bang around in a jammer. They could, you know, they're going to hold up. Let's open up the hood on this one. So the hood opens pretty far for the Caddies. It's got a big, long hood. And there's some of the detail in there, if you can see it. Hood shut's pretty good on that one. Looks like this one, it doesn't quite want to shut all the way. And it looks like we got a little bit of a misprint right up there in the front for the graphic. A little weird grill action going on there. I'll have to remember that because I'm such a dork with these cars. If I find one that doesn't have that, I will probably replace it. I have a couple of Auto World cars that have had some issues that I've replaced in the past, and I've kind of been holding on to them to maybe make weathered customs out of them at some time. But what do you guys think about this Cadillac? And then furthermore, what do we think about the Dodge Stealth? And then what's the tooling number of this one then? Let me find it. On the base, 53. So 53 and 52. So they actually probably licensed and started working on this casting before they did this one. But I think they might have announced the Stealth before they did the Cadillac. I don't quite remember. But man, these are both really cool. Very, very cool. All right, so that's going to be it for the episode. Of course, the other highlight of this series is going to be the square body pickups. Even though it's a step side, it's lifted. People are going to dig it. All in all, a really good series. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, how Auto World closed out the year in 2020 with this release. And thank you guys for watching. Have yourself an excellent day.